Alrighty, so welcome everybody. So round 3 today. Currently in the Netherlands GP for this weekend. Yeah, had some frustrating results over the past little bit. Definitely had the pace to win some races, and hopefully we can turn that bad luck around. And we can fire this one up and get a big W tonight. We're not going to err on the side of caution just yet. You know, still a long way to go. We've done 2 of the 21 races we're doing this season. So still got a bit of time to make up the 20-point difference, especially with tracks like Monaco and Azerbaijan coming up. Not my strongest tracks, but definitely ones where, you know, if you make an issue. Or make a mistake, you can really cost yourself a Grand Prix and a stack of points. So obviously with no car failures set up in, you know, multiplayer level of the game, does make it a bit harder to make up those points. But yeah, as I said, 20 points away. Hopefully we can start chipping away at that this weekend. I'm pretty quick around Netherlands. Actually was asked during the week to step up into Div 2. I did say no. I'm quite happy in Div 3. This is my first league race season, so we've got about 10 minutes before we go live here. And actually, it's just interesting. James Ralph isn't here yet, but he has confirmed that he's coming. So, you know, if he misses qualifying and has to start from the back, it'll be very interesting to see how you go, because this track, it's a nice track, but you know, it's very fast through some sections, a couple of nice slow corners. But the thing is, like, you want to push yourself to run a lower aero package, but it's not worth it, if that makes sense. It's just really tricky. You definitely need some overspeed on the cars ahead to make places. Strategy is definitely going to be the way we go here. Welcome to person who's just joined me. I'll bring up my fucking stream on my phone so I can reply to your comments for the next 10 minutes, just till we, well, next 5 or so minutes, just till we go live here. Yeah, hopefully we get a good result. That's what we're looking for. We want a nice, clean race. Don't want any problems like we've had the last couple of race meets. So once we can get into this, we'll get going. Still supposed to be full grid. We have a couple of reserves for each division as well, so that makes it nice. It's always good to see a full grid. I think the guys we're watching out for this weekend, Stig said he doesn't like this track. I did speak to him a little bit after the race. He was pretty upset. I don't think he was upset. Like, we didn't do anything to each other, but we had a bit of a chat. You know, he commended me on my comeback drive, which essentially is what it was. Based off time trial times, is definitely going to be. I don't really know what some of the other guys are doing. Beans has said he's doing like 110s, so Raptor's done a 110, 111. Stig's is a high 109. I'm sitting in a low 109 at the moment. But anybody who's kind of watched my work at the moment, qualifying is not my strong suit. Definitely want to be quick. I want to try and get qualifying lined up. You don't want to be stuck in traffic, and the strategy I try and pull will prove that. I'm gonna be audacious, I think is the word we're looking for. So we've got 7 minutes to go, so we've got a little bit of time just chilling out. Currently the championship standings is Ralph in first on 50 points with 2 race wins. And then a tie for second between myself and Sig, so I don't think that's actually added up correctly, because I think I'm actually supposed to be 1 point, should be a few points behind him actually, because he's had 2 top 3s, or 2 podiums. I think he's placed 3rd in both the races so far, whereas I've come, I think it was 6th and 6th and 2nd last time out with a fastest lap as well somewhere. So yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll try and get together. So Shaz has joined. He's gonna watch. He's one of our fill-in drivers. He's not overly quick, but that's all right. We're not too worried about that. Be interesting to see how the weekend kind of shapes up, I think. It's just kind of playing the waiting game while we wait. Pretty amped up. Got a few laps in earlier. Very happy with the pace. Got the car feels really good. The one thing I have found about this track, there are a couple of curves that will throw you offline a little bit, just because they're big, hard sausage curbs. A little bit, so you hit them, they throw you offline. If you get offline out here, it is very hard. Couple of big kind of overtaking spots will be into turn 1 under heavy brakes with the ramping that we've got, or the slanting we've got on the track. Yeah, that's going to be one kind of big spot to start with. Where else? Okay, there's a small turn. There's a couple of through the slow section. Once we come out of the hairpin, up along the fast back straight, and then through those next couple of flowing corners. If you do get a good run out of that, the second or the slower of the second corners, and you get into that big sweeping left-hander just before the DRS straight, there is an overtaking spot there, and you can actually make a move into the chicane. The move into the chicane is a very ballsy move. I do not want to have to attempt it, but if I do, we will we'll see what we can do. That's, I think, the best way to put it. Just want to get a good result, get this championship going. But anyway, just waiting for it. Hopefully my teammate has a bit of a better race this weekend. He did get points last race, which was good to see. But I think in Bahrain he was a mile off the pace, and I'm kind of hoping there's not. The one thing we will run into, just because everyone's so different on the pace, is who's just joined? Mahi. Okay. Just because of the pace differential between people, I think we are going to run into some lap traffic. Not ideal, but you know, it is what it is. There's not really a great deal we can do about it. Hopefully, I'm praying for a dry race and a dry qualifying. My pace isn't as good in the wet, as I just don't do a lot of wet weather driving. It's fine. It's fine enough. I mean, if I can build up a gap to start with, then sweet. If not, you know, we'll see what we can do. We will adjust the front wing and stuff, because that's what we can really change. Because my brakes are generally set to the rear, just to keep the fronts cool, because that is a bit of an issue on this game. I've noticed the front tyres get very hot, which is actually one thing about this track that makes it difficult. We will also have some a post-race interview, so to speak. I think that's, yeah. Oh, Ralph's joined, and Locos is coming as well in the Red Bull. So me and Ralph, based off our TT times, we're pretty close. So I'm not going to be overly nice to him. You know, the one instance we've kind of been together on track all season, it's not really gone well for me. He cut across me, obviously, as you guys saw. But we'll see how we go. I don't want to race him really hard at the start, just because we are trying a different strategy. I'm not sure if James is going to attempt it as well. This is one that I tried in the 100% race that we did with Jin and myself. Jin's a Div 2 driver. He's actually, I'm not sure how he's doing in the championship up there. We can't see anything. like that, but he won the F2 title in this league last season, and he is rather quick. So definitely going to try and put the pressure on James, and hopefully he makes a mistake. I don't know how used he is to running up the front, but we'll see what happens. Just get it together. Just want to put some good laps, solid laps, keep it clean, keep the car in one piece. We don't want to be having to replace front wings this race. Definitely do not want to be in traffic. Definitely do not want to be in traffic. Traffic is bad on this track. This track is a nightmare when you've got cars in the way. So I think we're missing the AlphaTauri of Dan J. Dan, I think. Yes, it's Dan J. Dan and the AlphaTauri that we're missing at the moment. Bean said he was going to be a bit late, so if he doesn't actually do anything in qualifying, we'll see what happens. So he might have just joined the session and then gone off to deal with this thing. He did say he was going to be about 15 to 20 minutes late to the thing, so may only get one lap. We're gonna push for 3 laps this time around. You can get a 4th one in, as I think, yeah, Shaz has just switched the AlphaTauri, so I think that's it. Like, oh no, he's switched back. Yeah, there it is. David Chahood. Oh no, that David's the commentator for this race. So I've never seen David, met him. I don't know how his commentating's going to be like. Next week we don't actually have a race weekend, but we do have, I'm actually commentating a League v League race, so I'll do up a little stream for that one. If I can, we are getting ready to go. We are missing, no that's right, because Shaz jumped in the Dan J. Dan seat. We will we'll see. I will try and put up a stream. It just depends on if we're kind of running the thing through Discord or not. So we'll see what happens. Let's get it done. I'm pretty sure James is actually on a controller, which makes him a little bit. There are some tracks that are very wheel based where you need the wheel. There are also some tracks that you need to run a controller on. This is one of those tracks where it's 50-50. If you're quick enough, it doesn't matter. We are going to try and set our first lap on the mediums. We will hold off. This track is very small. It's hard to get room. Got to pay a lot of attention to who's around you, what they're doing. So I'm going to try and set my first lap on mediums. If I can get onto the front row on mediums and start the race on them, awesome. If not, we'll do the soft strategy. Is the way we'll go with that one. Just yeah, let's get into it. Dun, dun, dun. Closest thing we get to the racing at the moment while F1's on its little break. Oh no! Oh, I hear rain. A dry race though. Oh, that's interesting.
Recommend taking the wet tires.
Okay. That's very interesting. This could shake things up a lot. Free tyre choice to start the race. Wet tyres. The track's not getting any better by the looks of it. We're gonna throw that. We're gonna throw the dry setup on. Seems a bit risky. We're gonna fuel up for a few laps here. Just get some more weight in the car. I think we're just gonna go to the track. I have no idea how this is gonna go.
The track's wet.
We'll do a couple of laps on this first little run, and we'll try and go from there. Be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Wets are not a fun time. Very slippery. Oh god, I cannot see at all. Alright. Just waiting for Big Tommy to kind of get away here, and just looking at that Ferrari coming up behind me. Yeah, I don't know how many people have actually looked at the forecast to see whether it's going to be a dry race. Does mean a lot of people are going to one stop from mediums to hards. I'm not sure how many people are going to go soft. My plan is to run the mediums at the start, just a bit more durable. But James, you do not want to be slowing down, mate. Losing temperature in these tyres is probably the worst thing that can happen.
Full wets seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Alright, Jeff's not going to tell me anything about the weather. Thank you, Jeff. Useless as ever. Normally he tells me how long this rain's going to hang around for. Well, that was pretty good. James going quicker though. P3. Oh. Yeah, I think it's time to come in now. What are the tyre temps at? Not sure. Might just cheekily do a fourth lap here. There is time to be found. I just need a clean run. No traffic.
The rain is getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
Let's go. There we go, boys.
2 laps of
That's
fuel remaining.
alright. Let's bring it in. Track's starting to dry out now. You can feel it in the tyres. The tyres just operating so much better now. James is starting to set a lap now, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on him as Brad Tay gets out of my way after I just pipped him. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Just gonna keep the pace up a little bit here, just so I can keep out of range of Ralph. Don't want to. As much as I'd like to make sure I'm starting ahead of him, I don't want to be, you know, kind of doing that to him. Really hoping we don't get any crashes today. If we don't get any crashes, you know, Ralph's out. Ralph is best starting P4. Oh no. Oh no. If the intermediates come in, because the track is definitely getting quicker, we've still got 9 minutes. If the intermediates come on, James is starting towards the back. This could be the weekend. That's what we're looking for. There's not many cars left, but we're dropping like flies. It is quite difficult. The hardest thing, I think, with this race, because you get such a launch off the last corner, it is a little bit difficult to get your mark right in your for your pit limiter. But I'm really happy with that. P1 at the moment, and Ralph out of the session. This could be the day we make up some points, because you definitely do not want to be stuck in traffic at all. I think everyone's kind of noticing how quick I'm dropping times, so every lap just got quicker, the track just got better, found where the grip was.
Okay,
Those who watch,
it's getting faster.
alright, here we go. Yeah, we're going to be on for inters. James is in trouble here, because I don't know how many cars are actually still left in the session. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars out. Plus James as well. Like, James could be starting outside the top 10. You don't want to do that. And Mahi has gone faster. The track is definitely coming to life now.
Our fastest lap is a 22.4.
I'm definitely just going to hold off till this inter period. And basically wait as long as I can. You know, if I can get out and set a couple of times on them, that'd be great. I'm definitely actually going to make sure that we drop the fuel load down to about 6 laps. So we'll try and get 2 laps in on the inters. The track is just coming down slightly. It's coming down very slowly. A big chunk then, just a couple of seconds here, so check it again at 6:45. We only need about 4 minutes. And Jeff's just said intermediate. Yeah, it's coming down now. Yeah, let's go. Nash Bros is gone. The cars are flying everywhere. I don't know what these guys are just, they don't get it. Like, driving in the wet is a bit of an art form. You got to be light on the throttle, very gentle. You know, treat the car and the track with as much respect as possible.
We're 16th in the speed trap.
Don't care if we're 16th in the speed trap, Jeff. Yeah, so by the sounds of it, everyone's kind of gone into a normal wet setup where they can kind of push the car, and they have not checked that it's a dry race, which means, because my setup's a dry setup, I'm doing these times in a car that is not set up for these conditions, and I've got, the fastest in the middle sector, which is a very turny sector. I've only lost a tenth through the first, or not even a tenth, yeah, just over a tenth in the first. So we're definitely going to be taking inches on the run out. We're definitely going to. Yeah, we're going to go out with 4.5.
Weight transfer. When you brake, the centre of mass moves forward. When you accelerate, it moves rearward. And when you turn,
everyone's just. If you guys could see the Discord chat right now, everyone is losing it. Everyone's just going off. Like, this is absolutely crazy. Yeah. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Stig's just going quicker. I knew it. And Stig is a very fast driver. I'll give him a lot of credit. Last weekend, the qualifying times between me and him was awesome. It was just a shame we didn't quite get to see the race between us. He said I would have had him on race pace, and I think I might have, but I think we would have finished 1 and 2. Thank you, Jeff, for your advice. I think we'll try and get a third lap in. Ignore and go to track. Let's go. Let's get it done. Intermediates are the way to go now. The 310 style. By the time I get around, it's going to be the tyre you want to be on. So full wets, they clear like 120 or some significantly large amount of water off the surface. Take it nice and easy out of here. No one's coming up the main straight. The thing you want to make sure though in the wet is you want to be on that. Now you see that darker line. Now the racing line, being on the racing line is good, but the dry line is where you want to be. It's where the least amount of water is, where all the cars are driving. It's where you're going to find the most grip. Just going to try and find some limits now. These tyres generally will be a lot quicker than the wets. We're going to try and push for 2 laps here. I think Stig's just seeing me on inters. You know, Stig, I think I'd much rather be Stig's teammate. We'd be killing the teams. Track is still a bit greasy. Inters may not have been the right call, but it's definitely coming. It's just finding the grip, find the grip. Yeah, there you go, fast purple. Look at this speedway going on here.
Just 30 seconds left in the session.
Raptor, please get out of my way. Sorry mate, but I'm not sticking behind you. Well done, Stig, mate. GG. Yeah, the Inters, they're probably right on the tyre you want to be on right now. But yeah, GG to the Stig. He's pulled out a banging time in the wet. James Ralph starts P7, so that's some traffic for him to deal with. A lot of those guys back there are a bit out of position, so I think they're going to want to make up places as quickly as possible. But yeah, that's a same front row as last week, so GG to Sig. It was a fucking cracker time. Hopefully he paid attention to the forecast and put on a dry setup and we can have a nice race this weekend. I do, you know, props to Stig though. He's a very clean driver and I do appreciate clean driving and making it nice and fair for everyone. So we got 27 seconds. So he had me by a tenth, but we're a class of our own at the moment. Maverick's tried his hardest. Am I seeing penalties? I do. So Tommy's going back 5 places and Nitton's going back 5 places. So that's interesting. Labyrinth, I don't even know. Like, I don't even think he got around to set whole time. Unfortunately for him, the track really did come alive for those wets at the end, and I really should have put the wets on. But oh well, you try something different. The track's, according to the conditions, the track, you know, well, what Jeff said, the Inters were the way to go. I just couldn't get them to fire up for me, unfortunately. When you run lower tyre pressures, though, you do run that kind of risk. Hopefully we can jump straight into this, because if we do, Stig's in trouble. Because I'm not sure he put a dry setup on. Definitely going to run lighter fuel. I am thinking about starting on the mediums just because they're going to be a nicer tyre to start the race off on, and it's a lot easier to extend the stints. Yeah, so it's actually got me on the mediums already. So we're going to try and push this to lap 20. Lap 20, lap 21, we're going to underfuel the car. Like 35, I think. we'll go 1 lap under, because that's it. Go 1.2 under. Car setup. Let's just double check my wings. Yeah, my wings are fine. 1.2 laps under. We can save that back. There generally is a fair chance for safety cars and such. We'll see what Stig's going to start. Stig's actually starting on the soft, so this is going to be an interesting race. Now, Stig and I aren't going to be necessarily fighting for the race at the start. I think Stig might pull away, just depending upon what kind of pace I can pull. If I can stay with him though, I think we might have him in trouble. So I think his strats are softer hards. He not ready for mine.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to
Big wheel spin off the line. That's what we like to see. Get set, getting those tyres going.
We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
Now, because we got a harder tyre, we can afford to work them a bit more, which is always nice, so you can hold more pressure. Beans is actually doing a similar strategy to me, which is, I'm not surprised. I think the big fight for me is with Mahi and Brad. I'm not sure what kind of pace they're going to have against me in the dry. I know, it's all about sticking to your racing line here. Don't worry, the track's going to be pretty green. Not going to get a lot of grip.
Is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
So for those who don't understand, so in normal racing you get a rubbered in line, which is generally a lot quicker. When you get the rain washes it off, so you get a green track. So we do have a green track, so gonna work these tyres. Let Stig kinda do his own little thing up there. I don't want to be close to him. Like I know it's a bit of a silly thing to do for him to be up that far. Put some load into the brakes. Right, now we're under the control of the AI. But yeah, unfortunately I can't actually check what tyre Ralph's starting on. Ralph did pull a pretty nice strategy the other day. A soft to medium. But the good thing about these mediums, I push as hard as I can. If I can get off the line, good. You see my drag strip off the line. Won't be pushing that hard.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
Hopefully we can get off the line good. If we can get past Stig at the start and control the race at my pace, then yeah, that'd be nice. If not, so be it. Been here for a long time. Can we go, please? Thank you. Last wheel spin for Stig. No, it's gonna.
Position on lap 1, that's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Yeah, that was disgusting how right I ran there. Don't want to be using the ERS too much, just because it's doesn't recharge that quick.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Green flag. Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Cool, 4-course caution. Now this is handy for me to extend my tyres out, and also allows me to save back that fuel I had at the start. So when I come in, I still want to be slightly negative because we do need to.
Your speed, our delta is too low, and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Interesting to see who comes in and who does what, because I'm definitely not coming in. I'm looking at you know, I'm looking at lap like fucking 20 to 20, lap 21, up that range to come in. It'll be interesting to see what Sig does. Yeah, he is on the soft, so if he wants to dispose of him and jump on hards and trying to go the race, it's a risque strategy, but we'll see what he wants to do. But well, look, yeah, he's staying out. Yeah, it looks like everyone's staying out by the looks of it. Actually, no, everyone's staying out. So that's fine. Yeah, and as I said, this will just help me out a little bit. I did make a very big error kind of coming through here. I just got slowed down too much and got myself on the curb by turning down too hard, so I'll catch up to the safety car here and we'll just work the tyres a bit. The problem for me with running, well, you run lower tyre pressures to keep the tyres, you know, cooler for longer. We lost a Renault? Oh no, Renault pitted. When we do restarts, if I don't fire my tyres up, I take a little bit longer than the guys on the softer compound. The softer compound does eat in a bit quicker, but you have to get them hotter. That's the kind of flip side. That's why, despite Stig's wheel spin, I didn't get him. Alright, so hopefully safety car's in lap 5 or 6, I think. Hopefully in the next lap if the other two can join the back of the pack. Don't want to be out too long. My tyres are just a bit on the cool side. Safety car does drive hella slow though. So my tyres at 11, 11, 9, 10. Front right is just hanging in the cool side. Wish it wouldn't. Problem is a lot of the corners are really strong left-handers. We'll find out very shortly though. We're about to go green.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Beautiful restart. And, oh, Mahi, he's had a gun. Well,
Okay, clear.
gonna leave the space. Wants to argue the point. And 4 cars are out of the race. The safety car has spread havoc down the back.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
Yeah, this is interesting. This is the second Labyrinth has just clattered himself way too deep into that. It's very awkward. The interesting case is who's going to pit and who's not. Well, I'm not going to save fuel this time around. I'm going to run the engine on standard and just might drop it in a lean here and there. It'll be interesting to see who pits, because you got 29 laps. Realistically, you know, you can probably get a hard if you're good enough to looking after your tyres to get to the end of the Grand Prix. But as I said, I'm not going to, just because I know how crucial track position is around here. Track position is literally everything. And I think the most interesting thing, Mahi, he's definitely pushing the pace a bit more. I'm just going to quickly change this to softs. So we're gonna blast it at the end, which is what the plan was all along, except we were going to blast on mediums. Be interesting. See what happens. Stig's coming in. Here we go. Stig's coming in. Mahi coming in. Now these guys, if they're going to do a two-stop, be interesting to see, because so James has come up. James is on the mediums as well. Brad Hayes stayed out. The teammates in the pits. So Ralph is there in P4, but he's, I don't know if you call it struggling, but this is good. Oh,
do not pass it. You are the leader.
this is the clear air I need, really, because I've held pace to Stig. Well, I've held pace to Stig. I really am not pushing as hard as I know I can. Driving very, very within myself at the moment. So I think the interesting thing for me is that if Stig gets caught up in traffic now and gets held up a lot, like, you know, he's made this pit stop, he's probably going to come in, like, realistically, knowing Stig, I think he's pulled in to grab mediums, so he's going to be quicker initially. But he's not going to be super fast if he's got traffic, and him and Ralph are going to have a good battle, and, you know, if I can gap, you know, Beans has clearly held position over him.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
No, fuck off.
Okay, copy that.
Bloody Jeff coming in with the, oh yeah, you can two-stop if you want to go on a softs. Why would I want to do that, Jeff? I have, my tyres are fucking hardly worn, mate. then again, we haven't really done much racing, so we got track position now, which is what ideal. This is ideal around here. I don't have to deal with any dirty air, and I control the pace at the moment, so...
Approaching the safety car, you're leading, so don't pass it. Stay behind the safety car. Pacing the field in Sector 3, make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane.
Oh, that's bullshit. Oh no, Steve's been caught in drama.
Caution, the virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive...
We don't need to drive through this week, boys. Been a race of attrition so far, though.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Okay, clear. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
Brad's tires are starting to go off, so now we pull the trigger a little bit. Hey.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. We're leading our teammate by 8.3 seconds. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Yeah, that was a... Yeah, I knew that. I unlocked the steering too much to try and get a bit too much pace on the straight. That's alright. Faster lap. Car feels good. Mahi, he's on fresher tyres, but he still has to make a stop, so I'm not too worried about him at the moment. And he's got 8 seconds of penalty, so... Very much not worried about him, because in his next stop he'll have to make that 5 seconds penalty that he's gotten for speeding in the pits up.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon. behind is 14.4 seconds.
So James now coming to the pit. And a little bit slow through that bit. Tyres are getting up there. Get about 20% more out of them. Going to struggle to get the softs 18 laps at the moment, so we're going to try and push on to lap 22, make it about 15. Tyres look nice, they don't actually look that bad. James set a new fastest lap of the race, but I think he's on a 2-stop as well, so gonna have to start saving some fuel soon as well.
Full course caution. The safety car is out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down.
Oh, this is a blessing in disguise. This is brilliant.
Go, go, go.
It was in the right spot at the right time.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into
So I have to go 16 laps, but I know I can do it. This is beautiful. That could not have come at a better time. I'm actually ecstatic. We're going to save the fuel. We're not going to work the tyres too hard. The guy behind me is on hards. I'm going to gap him.
We're coming up to the safety car now.
But I'm stoked with that.
You are the leader.
Mahi, if he can keep pace with me, be interesting. I don't think he can. Honestly, I had his pace when I was on mediums. He's definitely can get to the end. Jeff's gonna say I can't. He can go suck my dick. I don't really care. I can go the end on these tyres, and I know I can. This is what we want. James isn't even in the top 5. Stig's down. Mahi. you know, I'll give him mad props. He's done really well this race. Stellar job. You know, he's got a 3-second penalty as Brad Say's come in, and he's got 5 seconds on him. So Maverick is literally the closest man to me, and I'm 2 steps softer. So this could be very interesting. You know, my tyres are going to go off towards the end. Mahi's got a step softer than Maverick, but if Maverick can keep him behind, and if I make enough of a gap, I was kind of hoping to do my pit stop live. Would have helped me out a bit, but this isn't too bad either. Saved my tyres for a couple of laps, gave me a free pit stop, gets me fuel back up, because we're now sitting point 2. We won't need to save any, which is great. You know, let's go keep the head down. That's what we want. We want the result. We want the result. We need the result. I think James, oh no, those Raptors come in. So James is sitting P6 there. With Sille, my teammate, P7, Stig and Beans and 8 and 9. Raptor P10. 3 cars left. Yeah, this is it. This is my time. It's my fucking time. Let's go work the tyres. Not too hard that we putting a lot of wear through them, but enough that we get the temps into a nice little area. We want to be don't want to be wrestling the car with cold tyres.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You will be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane.
If we time this right and can get a gap. Time to go.
Use your overtake button.
"13 laps to go, boys. Here we go."
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds per lap. pass is now enabled. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Understood, copy that.
That was a disgusting line through there. What are you doing, mate? Come on. Fucking Jeff interrupted me. Oi.
Window, you'll be on the softs.
Oh my god, Ralph has set a banging fastest lap. Oh shit. Can't be that fast.
Green flag.
Alrighty. Under 10 laps to go.
Let's box this lap.
Not too worried about winning, getting fastest lap. I just want to keep the pace up. Pace is good. Pace is good.
Okay, clear.
Oh yes. I mean, it's not good because James is now on the podium, but I'm looking now, I've got 6.5 seconds over Lycos. Okay, with 7 laps to go, the tyres, they look alright.
We're leading our teammate by 15.7
We are just gonna soften up the pace up a touch, though. Just to make sure I've got tyres. I've got 9.5 seconds over James. I would have changed my wing down if I probably had more time, but that's alright. Car just feels immaculate right now.
Tyre condition is still looking good.
And I'm very ecstatic. We got 6 laps to go. I'm only 3/10 off, you know, the fastest lap of the race. On tyres that are now 12 laps old, I think. And everyone's struggling because they're just trying to chase me. So it's just about controlling the gaps, not making any mistakes. Okay, they'll just drop 6/10 slower. You know, gaps is what I'm managing right now, so 5 laps to go.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, James is starting to reel back in a little bit. I think the time to get my head down is coming soon. And this time around, 4 laps to go. And we're still under 50%, so should be cruisy. Ralph has now got fast lap of the race though. He's driving the wheels off that thing. I just I'm not sure if Ralph has actually made his second stop or not, so... Because he did start the race on mediums.
Of fuel left.
Alright, 2 laps to go. That's all we have to do. These guys are going to catch me at a rate of 3 seconds a lap. No, I don't think that's happening. The pace is just solid. Plus they got penalties, so... So punctures normally kick in at about 70% now, so we are fine for those who have played previous F1 games. Okay. Big double shift. Alright, 1 lap to go. This is it, come on. 1 more lap. Use everything we have. And we're coming through, first race win of the season. Get in there. Let's go. Oh, it's been a long time coming, that one. Been a hell of a long time coming. Oh man, I'm ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic. You know, I've been pushing so hard all season and, you know, pushing. Been unlucky in the first race and unlucky again last week, but now finally things have gone my way. we finally get that elusive win. So, very nice to see. Unfortunately for Stig, I think he got, after that first stop, under the safety car, there is some drama going on with the safety car, but I'm absolutely ecstatic. Awesome job. New helmets worked me wonders, so keep that one in there for a bit longer. Hopefully we can keep this form going. We pulled out a nice chunk of points, about 14 points out of actually no, 9 points out of James Ralph's lead. So yeah, absolutely ecstatic for that. 11 points behind now in the championship. We get the first win. We tell Ralph that it's not going to be his season. He's not going to run away with it. Establish ourselves as a title sponsor. So we'll just hang around for a little bit. There is supposed to be a invite to a cheers, Will. Appreciate it, mate. Fucking tough race. So we end up taking it by 8.5 seconds. We actually pulled a nice chunk of points, me and my teammate there. He came 7th, so you know, that's a big chunk of points for us, for the constructors. Try and see if there's a party going for this lot, real quick. No, there's no invite there. Nothing there, so we'll just hang around for a quick little second. Just waiting for we are supposed to be doing there is supposed to be a interview after this, so I've just got to hang out for a little bit. But yeah, it's a great race. I love that track. Felt nice to drive. I felt in control the whole time. So see what questions we're going to get asked in the commentary, if it's happening. I'll kind of hang around till we see everyone's gone. Cause I need a drink after that one. That's man. Alright, so Stig's sending an invite. We're just waiting for it all to get set up. Just waiting. We're just chilling out. And there's the invite. Join the party.
double. Yeah. Yeah. And add player and you're in here. What's the and the streamers in here, righto. Big Papa, Dave and James, leave your mics open. Everyone else, mute your mic, please. Yep. No, Big Papa.
Yeah, it was me. I just fixed me fan up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers.
Get up to Div 2, you bastard.
I got offered and I turned around, I'm like, oh, this is my first ever season in league racing, so I kind of just wanted to stay here. I got some good battles going with Stig and James at the moment, so... Yeah, one. Just want to kind of see how that goes. I'm more comfortable here, just learning the ropes at first. Once I've, you know, if I win the if I end up going high in the championship, then I'll run over, but... It was just a very ballsy one stop. That's oh yeah, my front left at the end of the race. I think I was at 64%. Like a couple more laps, I was puncture level. So. If Liakos has joined, then we should have all of them. Did you like Stig when that first safety car, the safety car you pitted on? You got like tangled up with some drama not long after that restart, eh? Oh. Yeah, that was a big rip. Like, I think that VSC came out, and the first thing I did, and I'm like, I'm not getting a penalty. I think I was like plus 2.1 seconds. I'm like, yeah, like I got up, I've just come out of the corner, and I'm like, okay, I'll slightly press down. I got to plus 1.8, and it's green. I'm like, oh shit, right, I'm going, all right. I did a little bit of time trial before I got in. I think I got down to a 109.4. I think I'm just above James's time. Yeah, it's pretty tight between like on the TT ladder. Like I was pushing pretty hard. I haven't spent as much time on the game this week because I just started a new job, so. I don't think it's we got 2 weeks off. Yeah, week off next week because the FRL NRL race is next week because I'm actually commentating that one. So, I mean, if you practice now, it just gets you ahead for next week, so you don't have to do as much next week. Yeah, I want to see if Lycos is still online or is he just yeeted. fair enough, fair enough. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Don't think P3's coming. Oh, is he? Oh, no, P. Oh, yeah, no, Lycos came second, didn't he? Yeah. Yeah, he said he can't at the moment. He's got some stuff on or something.